So, this is Norman O. Brown, and it's from his book Life Against Death. And the concept or the theme is this idea of gift culture. And it's really a weird and radical argument that he's making that ancient culture, in a way, evolved out of a kind of giving. And what is giving? Giving is a kind of sacrifice of the self, right? A kind of like if you give someone a present, there is this element, right? If it's a true gift, it's just, you know, uh, you're giving away something that is valued, right? It's valuable. And it's not like you expect something in return. So it's very different than an exchange. So here, let's just go at it. Let's see what he says. What contains the basic psychology of human social organization? This is what Norman O'Brown says. He says, it is a great step forward to indicate that the concrete institution of the gift creates social solidarity, and therefore that the basic psychology of human social organization may be contained in the psychology of giving. I mean, that's kind of crazy and amazing, and it's really a critique or an attack against utilitarian capitalistic ways of understanding the world. It's a direct stabbing away at Ayn Randian philosophy, that John Galt speech. And I think in a way it's a slap at Eric Hoffer too, that if you want to know what Norman O'Brown is saying, the roots of civilization are really in the kind of gift. They're not in a kind of mutual exchange. What does archaic gift giving refute? Norman O'Brien asserts, archaic gift giving, the famous potlatch, is only an extreme example, is one vast refutation of the notion that the psychological motive of economic life is utilitarian egoism. And so this is, so a potlatch is like a free celebration of food, and it's a big party, right? A communal party where everybody gets together and enjoys, and it could last days on end. And it's, more of a kind of ancient celebration. We don't really know the potlatch anymore, but it was part and parcel of harvest culture and ancient archaic culture. And so what he's saying is that, again, the root is not like personal profit. It's a critique on some way of other stuff we've looked at. What does the archaic gift giver want to lose? In the archaic institution of the gift, what the giver wants to lose is guilt. And I mean, that is a crazy thing to say. I'm going to say it again. In the archaic institution of the gift, what the giver wants to lose is guilt. And so we can see this in a way with the Catholic notion of Lent. And I mean, I think too, the Muslim idea of Ramadan, this kind of restraint or withholding of something. So, in Lent, you sacrifice something for 40 days. And in Ramadan, you don't eat, or I don't know about drinking, but I know you're not supposed to eat from sunrise until sunset. And, how about this? Why does somebody give to charity? When you see a homeless guy in Milwaukee, why or why not do you give that guy a buck? And what I mean, to what extent is the release or expiation of guilt the motive?